Good day, everyone. We are Group 4 and we are here to report one of the masterpiece of Dr. Jose Rizal, the Kundiman. Jose Rizal wrote Kundiman in Tagalog in September 12, 1891. A kundiman is actually a genre of traditional Filipino love songs, particularly one that expresses devotion and longing for its romantic object. The theme of Rizal's Kundiman is his intense love for his motherland, which is the Philippines. His words reflected his optimism that Philippines would be freed from injustice and bondage. Gisulat ni Rizal ang kundiman during sa pananakop sa mga Espanyol sa Pilipinas. Ang kundiman is actually isa sa mga ebidensya during sa iyang trial. During sa iyang trial katong pananakop ng mga Espanyol sa Pilipinas. Jose Rizal nationalism did not only manifest itself in his novels and essays, but also in song. Particularly the Kundiman, the choice of the musical form was fitting because more than just a song about love, the Kundiman is song about intense devotion for his motherland or any object. In the melancholic Kundiman ni Rizal, he deplored the country's state of oppression in the hand of colonizer, which is the Spaniards. However, he still expressed that hope that Philippines get that hope and the name of Philippines and the Filipino people would be admired, even if bloodshed became necessary to reach that goal. This song, like novel No Limitang Here and Il Filibusterismo, was used by Spanish persecutors to build a case against Rizal. In fact, the line, "Ibubuhos namin ang dugo'y ibabaha," was used as evidence during his trial, like what I said in a minute ago. The last verse should leave no doubt that Rizal believed that a bloody revolution was a distinct possibility. Compared to this last verse and the first two verses of another kundiman of Rizal, Alinmang Lahi, and then the verse in his Mi Ultimo Adios.
What is the message of Kundiman? Popularized at the end of the 19th century, Kundiman is an art song with themes of love. It has also evolved to include themes about patriotism and oppression by a colonizer or dictator.
What are the characteristics of Kundiman? Kundiman is a genre of traditional Filipino love songs. The lyrics of Kundiman are written in Tagalog. The melody is characterized by smooth, flowing, and gentle rhythm with dramatic intervals. Kundiman was traditional means of serenade in the Philippines. Kundiman by Dr. Jose Rizal. Truly hushed today are my tongue and heart. Harm is discerned by love, and joy flies away, 'cause the country was vanquished and did yield through the negligence of the one who led. But the sun will return to dawn. In spite of everything subdued, people will be liberated. The Filipino name will return perhaps and again become in vogue in the world. We shall shed blood and it shall flood, only to emancipate the native land. While the designated time does not come, love will rest and insanity will sleep. Kundiman by Jose Rizal. Tunay ngayong yumid, yaring dilat puso, sintay umiilag. Tuway lumalayo, bayay palibhasay lupig at sumuko, sa kapabayaan ng nagturong puno. Datapwat muling sisikat ang araw, pilit maliligtas ang inaping bayan. Magbabalik man din at muling iiral ang ngalan Tagalog sa sandaigdigan. Ibubuhos namin ang dugot babaha, matubos nga lamang ang sa amang lupa, habang di ninilang panahon tadhana. Sintay tatahimik, iidlip ang nasa. Interpretation, Kundiman. Truly hush today are my tongue and heart. Harm is discerned by love, and joy flies away. 'Cause the country was vanquished and did yield through the negligence of the one who led. The country at this time is in great peril. Rizal had just finished writing the Il Fili in March of the year, and he is in Europe watching the scene from afar, noting that the one who led had failed in his duties to protect the nation's freedom. But the sun will return to dawn. In spite of everything subdued, people will be liberated. The Filipino name will return perhaps and again become a vogue in the world. Here he expresses optimism that all hope is not lost and that he remains in anticipation of the day when the darkness shall lift and the country will take its place of honor in the world.
We shall shed blood, and it shall flood, only to emancipate the native land. While the designated time does not come, love will rest and anxiety will sleep. Rizal expresses his belief in necessary sacrifice, even that of one's own life, for the freedom of the Filipino. Significance of the literary work in Rizal's time. He wrote Kundiman to profess his intense love for his motherland. This piece reflects his high hopes that one day the Philippines would be free from treachery and injustice. At the time, the country faced great threats while he was in Europe. Significance of the literary work in today's time. The study of the life and works of Rizal is a significant today's time. Filipinos are fortunate to have someone who has given us a better sense of ourselves. He gives us the courage to speak our minds even if it might cause trouble, especially when what is being considered by society leaders or authorities does not coincide with what we believe in. Our history will always reflect who and what we are, lest we forget where we came from. Reflection. In case of Kundiman, Rizal used and wrote it to express his love for the country. At the same time, to express his abomination towards Spanish violence and the injustice which was obvious that time. The poem song clearly brought out the truths behind those words and the plans that may occur in its future. Maybe that's why it was used as one of the evidences against Rizal during his trial. The song also showed how optimistic and hopeful Rizal was, thinking that someday our country have its freedom.